Good morning. I wanted to come and talk to you a little bit about how we're going to come together in community and talk about what we're doing in our house. And I really want to hear what fun things you're doing at your house since everyone is off school. We are all here together. Welcome to my playroom. James is a teacher in Howard County, so he is also home. So we have all been here together since Saturday. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in our home, and then I would love to hear what's happening at your home. So we have talked to Caleb and Elliot about this terrible flu that's going around, and that we need to stay at home so that we don't help spread germs. And that's really important to keep everybody healthy and safe. And that's really hard because we're afraid that we're missing out on things. But the good news is that everyone is staying home. So there's no baseball or junior choir or church. So everyone is staying home at their house to stop spreading the germs of this terrible flu. So a lot of things have been circling around social media about schedules for kids and how to do homeschooling and all of those very good things. So I wanted to tell you that we are doing a schedule at our house. And as much as I want to say that the schedule is for Caleb and Elliot and Brayden, it's mostly for me and James. Because we talked about this yesterday, if I was a single person, I would put my butt on the couch and I would watch TV from dawn until dusk. That's it. I love TV and that's where I would stay. So we have created a schedule so that we're exercising every day and getting outside and doing a little bit of schoolwork. But the important thing is to hold whatever schedule or plan that you come up with some grace. To understand that this is a strange time. This is a really strange time, and we're all in this together, and we're working together. Hi. So hold on. So the important thing is to hold your schedule or whatever plan you have in grace, and when it doesn't work and it crumbles, probably by day 3 or 4, at least it will around here, is to remember to, and this is my favorite Jesus phrase, is to shake the dust, right? Shake the dust off your sandals and move on. The next day is a brand new day, and that you can restart, and that's perfectly fine, okay? So right now, I'll speak for myself, I feel like I'm being bombarded with information, okay? Information from the government, from the CDC, from the kids' schools, from social media, from really intense moms who have like all these children's activities that they're sharing, which are great, but I just feel like I'm standing in front of a fire hose. So also in my church sphere, and all the Christian educators around the United States are like, what are we going to do? How are we going to move this online? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? And the good news is that no one has forgotten about God in the last 3 days. Okay? So while my urge is to jump on there and share resources with you and create new content and do all this stuff, I've decided, after much prayerful consideration and lots of prayer, to just take a few days to be still and to hold some space so we can live into this new reality, okay? So on Thursday, I'm going to be sending out another family email with some activities or resources that you could do, or not, it's up to you. I'm thinking that by Thursday, at least I know for me, all of my good ideas will be used up by Thursday. And I'll be ready for a new influx of good ideas. So I'm going to send out another family email on Thursday with some really fun activities and spiritual resources to do, okay? Until then, I encourage you to do two things, okay? Number one, there is a soap drive happening right now, okay? So I want you to go on a soap scavenger hunt. Now, liquid soap and things like that are kind of at a premium right now, but I would like you to go and dig deep under your bathroom sink or go splunking into the back of your linen closet and find those hotel soaps that you bring home but never really use. Jane O'Leary, the deacon at Church of the Guardian Angel, has reached out to us saying that their community could really use soap. So we are running a 30-hour soap drive, which is happening right now and will continue to happen until 6 p.m. tonight. Okay, so after you go on your soap scavenger hunt, you can all get in the car, drive with the windows down, listen to some music, drive to the parish house. There will be a bin out front, okay, right out front in front of the front doors, under the porch, with a big sign. You can drop your soap in there, no social contact, and then we can get that soap to those who really need it, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing I encourage you to do is pray before your meals, okay? You're all together. You're having all 3 meals together. So take this time to just, before each meal, give thanks to God, okay? There are lots of different ways to do this. You can go around and say something that you're thankful for, each of you, or something that you want to ask God to help with. Or you can always do the old-fashioned standby, God is great, God is good, let us thank him for our food. That's perfectly fine. So, please know that I am praying for you all, and that just because we're not together and we can't see each other's faces in real time, that does not mean that we are not community, okay? And a community that reaches out together and can support one another through this time. So, many blessings to you all, and I look forward to sharing things with you on Thursday.